How you guys doing? My name is Heather Ladd. Before we get started, I want to share my story with you so we are not complete strangers. Prior to getting involved with FES, I was a fix and flipper and kept running across people who wanted to buy the house I was fixing but had bad credit. So I had taken a look at FES initially just because I wanted to be a client. I actually got denied for a major purchase that I was trying to buy because of a bad credit score. So I got started as a client. My credit score went from a 580 to a 691 in 77 days, and like anyone else would do, I started telling people who wanted to buy my fix and flip but had bad credit that I knew of a company that could help them as well. I started realizing that I wasn't alone in my credit woes. There were a lot of other individuals that were in the same situation as I was, whether it be suffering from financial illiteracy or just not understanding the importance of credit or where to even start to fix their credit, because I had a lot of people asking me, "Hey, how did you do what you did? Because I need to fix my credit as well." So I reached out to the gal that put me in the business as a client, and I told her I have all these people asking me how I fix my credit. And she said, "Heather, listen, you can either sign up as an agent and help these people fix their credit and make money, or you can refer them to me. I'll fix their credit and I'll make money. Your choice." So it was a complete no-brainer for me. I jumped on board and went to work helping people fix their credit, and fast forward to today, we have over $25,000 in volume every single month that we're doing in business with agents all across the nation helping people fix their credit. So I want to jump into the information and share the same stuff that was shared with me 8 months ago. I don't know if it will make complete sense to you. I don't know if it will be for you, and I don't know if it will be for us, but in the next 20 minutes, we're going to make that decision together. Does that sound good to you? Okay, awesome. So as you guys know, the economy is becoming more and more reliant on credit each and every year. I remember back in the day when I wanted to go get a nice car and a nice house, you had to have cash. But fast forward to today, you want to do anything in life, get a cell phone, insurance, you want to get your utilities turned on, or even your cable, you want to get a job in some cases, credit has become a major factor in those situations. So let's talk about today's reality. About 68 million people have lower than a 601 credit score. The average American does not even know their credit score. That was me. I had no idea what my credit score even was. More than 1 in 4 Americans have no savings, 49% have no retirement, and 65% have no will, and even more don't have a trust or a power of attorney. Every 2 seconds, an identity is stolen. Nearly 2/3 of Americans can't pass a basic test of financial literacy. I fell in that category as well. 70% of employees hate their jobs. Now, why is this, we ask? It's simple. Our formal education didn't teach us the importance of financial literacy or how to make the right investments or build a credit score. We didn't learn those things, which leads you to these very scary statistics. Okay, so let's talk about the background of the company. The name of the company is Financial Education Services, or FES for short. We were founded in 2004. Our company's been around for 14 years. So when I saw this is what I knew. Any company that has been around for 10 years or more was obviously doing something right. We are headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan, and we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Over 100% in annual sales growth, and we are a debt-free company, as you would assume. We have the same key executives since the company's inception, Mr. Mike Toloff and Mr. Paramil Nayak. So let's talk about the services. Now, I don't know about you guys, but prior to getting involved with FES, I'd been approached by every single company you could think of in sales. I've seen the lotion companies, the potions, the pill to cure ugliness, the knife that can cut through cars. I've seen it all. And it wasn't that I thought those companies weren't legit, because I know a lot of individuals making a lot of money with those businesses. But me personally, I didn't want to get involved with a company that I had to sell or beg or convince my friends to purchase something that wasn't maybe essential to everyday lifestyle. What separated FES from those companies was it is a vital service and is essential in our everyday lives. So let's talk about the Protection Plan membership. What the company has done is they took a vital service and they combined it into one program. Excuse me. The key service is credit restoration. The company does a hard pull on your credit file and disputes every single negative item with all 3 credit bureaus all at the same time. They have a credit builder, which helps you establish positive lines of credit, FES Debt Zero, which is a budgeting program, which is crucial to learning new financial behaviors. You get a free subscription to LifeLock, the #1 identity theft protection company in the world. You get free access to a credit attorney, also credit monitoring with Smart Credit, My Care Plan, which is the Will's Trust Powers of Attorney, Financial Lockbox, Discount Shopping, FES Travel, and more. So let's talk about how we compare to the other giants in the industry. It's clear we do the exact same thing they do on top of all of those additional services that come for free, no extra charge, and there's an income opportunity. To get started, the program, there's a one-time activation of $99 and $89 per month. No contract. It's a month-to-month service you can cancel at any time. No penalties. On top of that, we have the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation. So for every protection plan membership we enroll, the company donates $2 every single month to the YFL, which educates young people from the ages of 8 to 18 on the matters of personal finance we are speaking about right now. The YFL provides financial literacy in schools across America, plus annual college scholarships. The YFL gave away $100,000 in 2016 and $225,000 in 2017, and we're on track to double that in 2018. So now that you see all the value of the services, if you're interested in being a client, get back with the person that sent you this link, have them send you their enrollment link, and get started right away. But for those of you looking for an extra stream of income or how to build a business from home, this next part is for you. Now, guys, we're going to talk about the money. Guys, I know they say money isn't everything, but we can agree it does rank up there with oxygen. Yes or yes? Now, there was a study done recently where they asked individuals would they rather be the CEO or be an employee, and 95% answered that they'd rather be their own boss than be a CEO. But isn't it funny that 95% of people are employees? Why is that? Because most individuals don't have the capital to invest in a business or know the strategy on how to build a successful business, so we'll talk about that strategy later. For now, let's talk about the capital. What would it cost you to start a business like FES in your hometown? You know, just for one building, the furniture, the utilities, the insurance, and the marketing? We're talking about tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Now, if you wanted to expand that business in every city, every state, and even Puerto Rico, what would that cost you? Now we're looking at millions of dollars to start that company, and most of us don't have millions of dollars to invest in a business. But with a one-time investment of $288 and $89 per month, FES allows you to be your own boss and build a business from home. So what does that get you? It gets you your own personal protection plan membership, so the company's going to help you restore, rebuild, and protect your credit, so you're building a testimonial as you're learning how to build your own business. You get a personalized website that they host and update for you daily. You have the ability to acquire clients and agents nationwide on an online sales tracking system, which is like your personal QuickBooks for your business. You have agent and customer support as well. So we don't have to worry about knowing everything. We can literally refer our clients to the customer support line, and they take care of it for us, all while you're earning commissions, residuals, and bonuses. Now let's talk about how that works. So the first way we get paid is called commission. For every protection plan you enroll, you can earn $100 in commission each and every week. And the good news is there's no limits on how many clients you can enroll, so you have the ability to control your paycheck. Now, let me tell you how you can eliminate your overhead and have your protection plan membership for free. So the company has this program called Strive for 5. As you acquire your first 5 clients and or agents, the company's going to pay you up to $500 in commissions, so that $288 return on investment plus a $212 profit. Not only that, they waive the $89 per month, so now you're in business for free. So the second way we get paid is even more exciting. It's called personal residual income. Now, I don't know about you guys, but prior to FES, I had no idea what residual income was, let alone could pronounce the word, but it's very different than what we're used to. Linear income, you know, where you trade your time for money, your hours for dollars. You go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. Residual income is very different. They call it Michael Jackson money. Now, we're all familiar with Michael Jackson, who unfortunately passed away 5+ years ago, but we can agree that he probably out-earned most of the individuals watching this video. Now, why is that? Because he gets paid residual income. Every time someone buys his music today, he gets paid. Every time you hear his music on the radio, what happens? He gets paid. So for something that he did 20 years ago, he's still getting paid today. The great news is FES pays you the exact same way. For every client you enroll into a protection plan membership, the company's going to pay you a $12 residual check every single month the client pays their $89. So here's an example of how it can grow. Let's say you acquire 10 clients every single month for a total of 12 months. You'd have a personal residual income of $1,440 every single month. Now, guys, what's significant about that is whether you work or not, as long as those clients are on that program fixing their credit, the company's going to pay you a $1,440 check. That's what I love about this business. I was more excited about the $12 check that I got from my first client than any other bonus in the company because I knew that whether I worked or not, that $12 was going to keep coming back every single month. Which leads us to the second way we get paid. It's called overriding residual income. In other words, CEO money. My mentor told me, Heather, if you want to be wealthy, if you want financial freedom, you got to do what other people do. It's called BYOB. Now, me being a promoter, I said, what? Bring my own beer? She said, absolutely not. Be your own boss. Build your own business. Look, job, J-O-B, stands for just over broke, or jumping out of bed, or jumping over bills. And she was absolutely correct. I remember when I had a job. Every Friday morning I would get paid, but by Friday afternoon I'd be broke, right? It was a never-ending cycle. Let me explain how this works. She said, Heather, wealthy people use the wealth principle. It's called leverage. They leverage the use of other people's time. So think about this, guys. If you ever had a job or you have a job now, there's always employees and then what you call a CEO. Well, let me ask you a question. Who does all the work, the employees or the CEO? The employees, right? Well, who makes all the money? The CEO, right? Now, why is that? It's because the CEO doesn't get paid just for what he does. He gets paid for what all the employees do. He leverages the work for everybody else, right? So in FES, you have the ability to do the same thing. You can build a team of agents nationwide and they go out and acquire clients. The company is going to pay them their commissions and residuals, but they're also going to pay you a residual amount as well based on the level you fall in your organization. So what is a level, you ask? Well, let me explain how it works. So let's say you go out and acquire two individuals that want to make extra money. Now, we can agree everybody knows two people who are overworked and underpaid, or at least two people who just want to make some extra money. Or we all have those two broke friends who seriously need the opportunity to change their financial situation. So let's say you recruit Tom and Mary. Tom and Mary start their business through you. They're going to fall on what is called your first level. Let's say Tom and Mary go out and acquire two agents each. That turns into 4 agents total. Those agents fall in Tom and Mary's first level, but your second level. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. So let's show you how that's going to build and accumulate over time. Let's assume each agent acquires 2 other agents and they all acquire 5 personal protection plan memberships each, right? Remember the strive for 5? And before you know it, 2 turns into 4 and 4 turns into 8 and then 16, 32, 64, and 128. That is a total of 298 agents you would have in your organization. You would then override 1,270 protection plan memberships. Now, the great thing about this is these are all clients you have never met, never talked to, and never had to deal with. But you're going to get paid on them because they're in your network. Does that make sense? Okay, absolutely. So let's talk about what that would turn into financially. That's $3,170 a month in override residual income. Work that you didn't put in, but it's money you're going to get paid. How many of you guys would be okay with that? Okay, so now let's say that you guys came in and you failed this example by 50% because numbers are perfect and people aren't, right? So let's say you are one of the worst agents we ever came across. They put you on the wall of shame at corporate, right? And you failed this example by 50%. You'd still make a residual income of $1,585 a month for work you didn't even do. Now, I know it's not life-changing income, but we can agree that can help out a lot of individuals from a lot of households. You could pay your car note or car insurance, you could pay your rent or your mortgage, or maybe help out your kids' college tuition, or maybe savings, or give back to charity. Guys, that's over $12,000 extra income that you're making from work you didn't even do. That is the power of residual income. But guys, these numbers are very conservative, and that's what I love about this company. They always like to underpromise and overdeliver. So let's be realistic. There are guys in our organization that we personally work with that we call super agents. They didn't go out and just find 2 individuals that want to make money. They went out and found 20. So if you guys add a 0 to that number, what do you have to do to the residual income? We have to add a 0 to that as well. That then turns into $31,700 a month. Unbelievable, right? I know most people can't even fathom the thought of making that type of income monthly, but we have individuals that we personally work with making that type of income every 30 days. It's crazy. The power of residual income and the power of being your own boss and having the ability to write your own checks. So my question to you guys is, what if you guys just got 10% of that right? What type of impact would that have on your life? So the third way we get paid is called customer acquisition bonus. The company is going to pay you a bonus on every agent you recruit onto your team, and you help them acquire their first 2 clients. So here's an example of how that works. You recruit Amy and you help Amy get her first 2 clients. The company is going to pay her a commission, but the company is also going to pay you a bonus of $100. Now, that's at the first position called agent. As you move up in the business, the company is going to give you a promotion and pay you more money. As you see, field trainer goes up to $160, senior field trainer goes up to $240, and sales director goes up to $380. Here's the news, guys. Let's say you're a sales director and you recruit Joe and he's an agent. Joe recruits Amy and helps her acquire her first 2 clients. Joe is going to make $100 for helping her do it, and you're going to make the difference between whatever position you're at. So for example, if you're a sales director at $380, you're going to make the difference between $100 and $380, or $280 for Joe helping Amy come in, start her own business, and acquire her first 2 clients. How many of you guys are okay with that? Therefore, the goal is to help more agents build their business. As you help more agents, you're going to move up in the ranks of the company. As you move up, so does your pay raise. The company is going to pay you at regional sales director $430, executive sales director $475, all the way up to senior executive vice president. Pretty fantastic stuff. The company also has bonuses and other incentives as you build your business. Examples are a car payment, to cash bonuses, to monthly house payments, to retirement bonuses, and even lifestyle bonuses as well. Now that you guys know how we get paid, let's talk about the strategy part that we mentioned earlier. The strategy and how you're going to build a profitable business from home, part-time, or spare time. It's very simple, guys. I know most of you guys say, hey, listen, I don't have business experience. I don't know anything about credit. I don't know how to present. I don't know anything about the company. How am I supposed to acquire clients? That's okay. I'm going to show you how simple it really is. Think about this. The person that invited you to this link, what is that person doing right now? Are they working hard or are they working smart? They're working smart, right? Can you do what that person did? Can you invite people to watch this overview? Can you do that? Then listen, this business is for you. Welcome to the team. Okay, we're going to teach you everything from acquiring clients to building your team of agents nationwide through online training, conference call training, local trainings, regional and national trainings as well. This is an earn while you learn business, guys. You're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. So that wraps up the business overview. But what I'm going to leave you guys off with is 4 common excuses that stop most people from starting their own business. The first excuse is time. They don't have the time to get started. This is what I'll tell you guys. Listen, if you don't have the time, great. That is why you should be doing this business. We're not after your time. We're after your contacts, because your contacts and our program, we connect the two and we can build a big client base over time and eventually buy that time back. The second excuse is they don't understand. Well, that's great. Guys, you didn't understand everything your first day of work either, but you stuck around long enough to get a paycheck, right? Here's what I'll tell you. If it makes sense to refer people that have bad credit to a credit program and you get paid, then get involved. That doesn't make sense. If that doesn't make sense, then don't get involved. It's not for you. The rest will teach you guys as you go. The third excuse is they don't believe it's real because most people say, well, they never heard of FES. I get it, guys, but here's the reality. We don't advertise and spend money on ineffective marketing strategies. The company utilizes word-of-mouth marketing and has an affiliate program which helps them save money on the back end and put that money into individuals' pockets while they build a business from home. Just look at our track record. It's easy to believe in FES. We are proven. 14 years in business, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, doing business in every single state in the nation, and doing business with major companies like LifeLock and Smart Credit. Now, the fourth excuse is, the most common, is the $288. They don't have the money. Now, guys, I fell into that category when I first saw this. I didn't have the money to get started. And what my mentor told me, she said, Heather, if you don't have the $288 to invest in your future, that's a serious problem. You should ask yourself these 2 questions. How long have you been in that situation, and what do you want to do to change it? She said, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome, right? She said, in order for things to change, you have to change. She said, let me prove this to you, how I know you could find $288. I said, dang, I can't. I absolutely not. All my bills take up all my money. She said, that's not true. Watch this. If I was to tell you right now that I'll sell you my 2017 Audi A7 for $288, what would you do? She said, the catch is, you have to have the money in an hour. I said, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'd find the money. She said, exactly. She said, you're worse than broke. You're poor. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. She said, you value a car more than you value your future. See, that car won't take you anywhere, but with this business and with a little work ethic, you can build a business over time that will eventually buy you financial freedom, and $288 will never be the problem. The only problem would be what car you're going to drive today, right? So it hit me. I had to do something to change my situation, or else I'd be stuck with a $288 problem moving forward into the next year. So I immediately called my brother, who I knew would help me out, and loan me the money. I got the money and got started. Because of that decision, I have a business that is generating over $25,000 in volume every single month, and it's exciting to have a positive impact on others, either helping them fix their credit or build a business from home. Let me share this with you. A very important lesson that I've learned. Don't ever let the lack of money stop you from making money. In other words, don't let the very reason you should be doing something be the reason you don't. So if you have the $288 problem as well, like I did, then you need this opportunity a lot more than you thought. Most people fall into 3 categories. The first person says, I want to get started. I'm ready to take action towards a better future. If that's you, welcome to the team and congratulations on starting your business. The second person says, I want to get started, but I still have questions. If that's you, get with the person that sent you this link, and I'm sure they'll help you answer your questions. The third person says, I'm not interested in being an agent, but I can definitely use the service or know people that can. If that's you, ask the person that sent you this link for their client enrollment link, and they will show you how to get started as a client. Hey guys, listen, thank you very much for your time. I look forward to working with all of you. Have a fantastic day.